How tiring is life at 27 years old? Part 2. Born in 1992, female, 13 days left to turn 27 years old, unmarried, no house, no car, no savings, no debt. This 27-year-old is probably the most bumpy year of my life. At the beginning of the year, when I went downstairs for a walk, I fell, broke my ankle, had to stay in the hospital for a few weeks, my savings were exhausted, P.S. Xi'an, salary after deductions for expenses. Social Security expenses remaining $3,500, still have to pay the rent, so the money can be saved, not much. On May 19th, my boyfriend asked for a breakup. I didn't cry, I didn't ask for a reason, so I agreed. That night I stayed awake, my mind was only full of images of the two of us together. It was clear that he also loved me. Obviously the night before the two of us were still talking animatedly, intending to meet my parents. Why broke up now? Why? I still don't understand. Just remember that night my eyes were very painful. The next morning it was swollen. P.S. It was me who pursued him first. He was my high school classmate. From that time I liked him.At. That time, I was especially self-deprecating, never showing it, and even less daring to pursue it. Until I graduated from university, did I have the courage to do it. Confessed his love, he immediately agreed. Actually he liked me too. At that time I was very surprised, no, both surprised and happy, the two of us at that time, so good. In August, I talked to my parents about my boyfriend, they are also very pleased with him. I never thought that we would break up. 5 months after the breakup, my parents urged me to go see my eyes. In my hometown, most of the people my age got married and gave birth to children, so my parents were in a bit of a hurry. But at that time I was still immersed in the pain of the breakup, so I told my parents that I wasn't in the mood to go have my eyes checked, to put me at ease for a few months. In October, my family introduced me. Because he didn't send me any messages for the past few months, I immediately understood, we are really over, there is no possibility. Again, had to agree with the family to see the eyes. The subject of the eyes was a soldier, introverted, awkward in conversation, came to see the eyes for the first 10 minutes without saying a word. I'm all trying to find a topic to talk about. After seeing my eyes, I immediately said all my thoughts to my parents and the matchmaker. The matchmaker immediately conveyed what I said to the other party. That night, I received a short message from him, generally saying that it is not suitable. Then say it is not suitable. Why say so much? Both are clear. Go to see your eyes to make your parents happy. Please. Then he deleted my Xi'an. I had to answer. I did not say that you are not good or anything. Just said that you are an introvert. Hope you find the right person soon. Then a dramatic thing happened. The matchmaker said that his family was very satisfied. Because I did not agree, I immediately sent his text to the matchmaker. That person pretended not to see, and even told people in the village that my mother and I had high demands and were picky. That matchmaker is my eldest aunt, who has a son the same age as me, thought that sending the other person's text messages to me would make everything okay. In the end the result was the same. Still saying that my eyes were higher than my head, didn't even talk and didn't have any patience. Through this I absolutely hate watching eyes. In mid-October, the boss gathered all the company's employees to hold a meeting, and at the same time there were about a dozen people with big ears and big faces. I immediately had a bad feeling. The boss said a few simple sentences, basically he sold the company, the people standing next to him were the new boss. At that time, I thought that they had a similar company. The acquisition of my company was for the purpose of expanding the scale, but I was wrong. The new boss takes up a position at another company. That company already has all the departments, so he doesn't need the employees here, uses all sorts of tricks, doesn't allow annual leave, nor do not allow leave when there is work, all kinds, then say it out loud. The meaning is very clear, is to let us automatically resign. At first I thought, try to be patient, if they don't pay the labor contract compensation, I won't quit either. Because I have been working here for several years. But thinking is always good, but reality is not. I was shunned by them, every day walking like going to a funeral, suffering can't say enough. In the end I couldn't stand it, they agreed to pay November salary, give me as usual. but in the end only send the basic salary. It's considered that they have already compensated. So, at the beginning of November, I started sending my CV everywhere, going to the interview room. At first, when I finished the interview, I also received a few offers, but I was not too satisfied, so I did not go. But later on, I didn't even have an appointment for an interview. My CV was sent like a rock on the bottom of the sea. Because of that, I became more and more impatient. In the past, I also told my friends that I am quite satisfied with the company. The benefits are also good. I want to stick with it for a long time. But no one can predict. 2019 is about to pass, and I am unemployed. 27 years old, so helpless, so confused, so sad. 2 more months until TET 2020, hope I can find a satisfied job, hope the new year will not be regretful, find someone with can understand my heart. Actually, I want to get married more than anyone, wish that tomorrow will be better than today, let's strive.